we're returning to Starfield. There's been a brand new update to the game that introduces creations, and I went ahead and bought most of the paid ones that also work with achievements, so you don't have to. No faffing around, let's see what this update has to offer. First and foremost, the UI for the creations menu is super minimal. There are a bunch of creations already here, and there's something my fellow achievement hunters should probably be aware of. There are a few mods that have this little label on them stating that they're achievement friendly. Most of these are made by Bethesda, of course, and even when you're using these in your game, you'll still be able to unlock achievements throughout your playthrough. Then you have all the other mods. Some of them look quite professional and action-packed, while others are simple little cheat rooms and whatnot. What I found strange was that even some of the paid creations, such as Star Sim Mining Conglomerate, disable achievements, and that sucks, but what are we gonna do? Bethesda need to make some more money, right? Anyway, the first creation we're checking out is Trackers Alliance the Vulture. This is the highlight of the update in my opinion. The main reason for doing this is the sniper rifle you'll get at the end of the mission, which is just so cool. What was kind of awkward was that I didn't actually have any of my old save files for some reason, so it was time to start a brand new game. While we're playing through the first few missions and waiting for you to hit the subscribe button, it's worth noting that Bethesda have done an incredible job at patching this game over the last couple of months. I haven't played since shortly after launch when Bethesda patched all of the hidden chests. Coming back to it now, the DLSS performance makes the game so much smoother, and if anything, the visuals look noticeably better. If you go back and watch some of my old videos, I haven't changed anything in my PC, but you can tell the difference. Also, and this is probably just a me thing, I've just finished up a bunch of videos on Fallout 4. Going from that game to this, Starfield feels like a huge level up when it comes to the gunplay. I don't think it's something that Starfield was given enough credit for, but damn, I forgot how good this game feels to play. Anyway, when you land in New Atlantis, you'll find a mysterious stranger waiting for you near the spaceport. Does anyone else think she sounds a little bit like the Slug Lady from Monsters, Inc.?
I'm glad I finally caught up with you.
If you're playing a new game like I am, you have to quickly head to the Constellation and damn, they added like a whole mini. This is awesome! Chat with your companions and then you'll be free to head to Aquila. You'll want to head to this building here, make your way inside, and have a chat with Agent Number 1. Don't speak to Agent 47, that's a completely different franchise. You will be tasked with a very simple introductory mission and a partner named Roach. If you don't want major spoilers, exit the video now, but it's a pretty short quest, it's fun and worth playing in my opinion. The mission ahead will have you use your scanner to track down a criminal in Aquila. I found him just outside of Sinclair's bookstore, but I imagine he has some kind of path to follow and will wander around. He will immediately rat out his bestie and take you straight to your next destination, where you have this awesome mission in zero gravity taking down a bunch of space baddies in a space station, lots of space stuff. You'll be able to launch a rocket at a wall only to find yourself being tricked and forced to watch as the mastermind criminal villain escapes into the void of space. When you return to the Trackers Alliance, your failure will be forgiven and you'll be tasked with another mission, hunting down the Vulture, and it's time to grab that sniper rifle. Your first encounter will have you walk into an ambush and defend yourself against countless enemies. You'll learn more about the Vulture as you progress, and it's at this point you really start to appreciate this mission in particular. A lot of the quests in Starfield felt like filler or simple fetch quests, but the amount of love that this creation seems to have got is incredibly impressive. Finally, head to Paradiso and you'll be able to take on the sniper as he yet again ambushes you, shooting through the windows of the hotel. This whole sequence was so cool. Avoid the deadly blasts as you run towards the criminal and take him down at I said take him down and decide his fate. Either way, you'll get the weapon you've been chasing, the Arboron Nova Strike Sniper, that's a bit of a tongue twister, and wrap up the creation. There are some options to play Radiant missions, things that just kind of loop and repeat. Honestly, I haven't seen the point in playing those, but they pay pretty well. I hope there are new criminals that are added to this creation over time. The two little mini quests that we played felt really fun, and the sniper is incredibly powerful. It did feel a bit short, but you know what? The quality was worth it, and it's a great introduction to creations. I just think that they've built a really good foundation here. Please expand on it. Don't just leave it here. Next up are some super simple creations. The Ancient Mariner, which adds a purchasable hub section to your ship. You get an empty version, which looks, well, it looks empty, obviously. Then you get a second version, which is filled to the brim with furniture. And you can also find this little section of your ship that lets you decorate and place your own items however you'd like. And naturally, you can pick pretty much any piece of furniture from this creation. Then there's the plushie creation, and it's exactly what it says on the tin. They're tiny little adorable versions of each character. There's no functionality, but they're super cute. Is it worth half the cost of the Trackers Alliance creation though? I don't know, but next up is the Observatory. Now, I initially thought this would have some kind of function, being able to watch the stars, study other planets, or search for alien life. Nope. It's just a building that looks like an observatory with no function. Probably skip this one unless you just want the aesthetic. I think this one's free. If it's not, just send Bethesda a DM with a middle finger. Then we have the Blackout Drumbeat skin, which is very simply a skin for one of the guns in the game. Naturally, there are no bonuses when using it. I think it looks pretty damn cool though. And last but certainly not least, you have the Mystery Gravis suit. This gives you an incredibly powerful suit of armor at the beginning of the game. It can be found at your room in Constellation, and considering this creation is compatible with achievements, this could be a great way to kick off your playthrough. In addition to the bonuses, I think it's just generally a really good looking suit. Let me know what you think. A couple of other things to note is that if you purchase Starfield's Premium Edition, you will get 1,000 creation credits absolutely free, which will cover the cost of the Trackers Alliance mission, which is, like I said, the main draw of this update, and you'll have a little bit left over to spend on something else. In addition to the creations, there were also a bunch of other updates that I'll quickly run through. There have been a bunch of updates to the melee weapons in the game, adding tiers and the ability to be able to modify melee weapons when crafting, which is great. You can also craft ammo through the research station and the industrial workbench. And of course, there's been a bunch of general gameplay patches, but overall, I'm really liking the state of Starfield right now. That's all for this week. If you want me to take a look at some of the best creations that are not compatible with achievements in Starfield, and there are quite a few of them, be sure to let me know. And check out the card on screen or the link in the description to learn all about Starfield's New Game Plus mode. I love your faces, you're amazing, you're beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one.